Well, at least it didn't break the game. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be talking about pretty much, I think, everything that is coming in the Kill la Kill crossover. There may be some more stuff that gets announced. I don't know if I'm gonna call this a complete overview of the crossover, but I'll say it's a pretty high chance this is pretty much all we're getting. So if you don't know what's been happening, you've been living under a rock. Kill la Kill is returning in Grand Summoners. And not only are they returning, they are also getting buffs. They're rerunning. You can summon for them again. Tons of packs and all that to summon on. And you know, you get the gist of it. Let's talk about how all the Kill la Kill units are now luck units. Yes, that includes Ryu, Satsuki, and freaking Mako. Via the event, you can farm the event, get the luck gems from the event, max their luck, boom, they are ready to go. So I definitely recommend that if you have the time, or even if you're, you know, kind of strict on time, to at least get one of them to max luck. For priority on this, I would definitely say it's probably Mako at the top of the list, then Ryu, then Satsuki. Now these units are not only getting luck buffs, they are also receiving buffs themselves. Ryuko actually did get a sizable buff. Then her true art got increased from 40,000 to 55,000. Her BE generation on her skill also got increased to 80%. It used to be 50. And that is pretty much all the buffs that she got. Oh yeah, one other thing that got changed. Her art got buffed in terms of duration. It used to be 12 seconds, is now 16 seconds. So Satsuki's break was buffed from 2200 to 2500 on her skill. Also, her skill got a shortened cooldown from 8 seconds to now 6 seconds. Her art remains the same, but something that did change was her true art, and actually changed pretty massively. The true art used to do 40,000 damage, now it does 50,000, and it used to only have a high chance of inflicting freeze, but now it has a high chance of ultimate freezing, which ultimate freezing is a lot better than just freezing. Ultimate freeze is pretty much better, I think, in terms of proccing than regular freeze. But not only is it better, whenever you do freeze the target, as long as they are frozen, everybody on your team will deal critical hits to that frozen target. So it's kind of like a 100% crit chance buff, but a lot weaker because you don't actually know how long it's gonna last. But yeah, apart from everything else, I don't know if her stats got changed at all, but that's pretty much all they got changed for her kit. So definitely a really sizable buff for Satsuki right there. Mako also received a buff. This unit was already considered pretty much the best unit in the game, the best support unit in the game, much the most perfect unit that ever came out in GS. Thankfully with this buff, they didn't break the game with it, and I don't think it's going to be changing Mako too much. It definitely will help Mako, but it's not going to just absolutely make her to where she's unkillable, she's invincible and all that, because I really thought they were about to do that, I'm going to be honest. They really scared me whenever they announced Mako was getting the buff. So the things that got changed was Mako's skill CT on her skill went from 9 seconds to now 8 seconds. It also got a modifier buff from 1400 to 1800 light damage. The art did get changed. Before she dealt 14,400% light damage physical, now she deals 16,000% light damage physical. And then for 10 seconds, she used to increase her skill CT recovery by 120%, but now she increases it by 150%, and everything else remains the same. So a little bit faster skill CT recovery that will help Mako in terms of getting faster art gauge to herself, because of course she does get 5 arts on her skill uses. So a little bit of a buff there, not anything too crazy. Like straight up, I really thought they were about to buff up that arts damage buff to 100%, give her like 500 HP per second. Yeah, I thought it was about to be busted, but thankfully that didn't happen. And those are actually all of the buffs and luck buffs that will be coming to Grand Summoners Global with the Kill la Kill crossover. Now, there is some other stuff because like I said, I do want to cover everything in this video. So let's run through that real quick. It's not going to take nowhere near as long as talking about the units. First and foremost, if you're a paying player, there's a pack that you can buy that allows you to get a Kill la Kill banner unit. And this Kill la Kill banner unit will feature literally the 3 Kill la Kill units, but also Dark Malia, Lian, and then also Narum. So that kind of sucks because Tensura, it was a lot better whenever they did this because it was just only the Tensura units if you bought this ticket. But if you buy this ticket, you have a 2-in-1 chance for crossover units. So hey, if you buy it trying to hope for Mako, hope you get her. Also, all the equips you know will be coming back. That includes Scissors Blade, Goku Uniform, Guts, Snippety Snips, Nudist Beach Outfit or something like that, I think it's called, Bakuzan, which has been powered up, and I forgot the last one. I think it's like Ryu's Jacket or something like that. And if you want to know what Bakuzan got for a buff, Bakuzan was a breaking item. The only thing that changed with this is that its equipment CT was shortened by 10 seconds. Apparently its damage was also buffed by 50%, and it tripled the break power to 75%. So it is now a pretty good break item if you need one. Also, a step up summon will be coming as well, which if you go all the way through this costs 50 paid gems. At the end of this step up, the only thing you're guaranteed is a 5-star unit, but you also get a Kill la Kill crossover equip. So if you are going to be whirling on this banner, it may be a good idea to possibly do this. Also, we have the all-star Alch summons with the Kill la Kill units that will be coming. This will feature, of course, the Kill la Kill units in the Alch summon. Unfortunately, no 10k Alch. You guys know that stuff doesn't even exist anymore at this point. Also, Kill la Kill's event equips will be coming back as well. You have 2 defense items that will be coming that are pretty okay. And you have a 5-star physical and a 4-star physical, even though if you look in the picture right here, Spike Bat Missile is actually a 5-star, and then Mako Knuckle is actually a 4-star. But these can be farmed from the event, so whenever you're farming for those 120 luck gems, you may actually luck out and get some of these. And if that wasn't enough, I think we're going to be having a new or a reset multiplayer bonus. So for everybody who's free to play, you can play multiplayer and get up to 140 crystals for practically free. Also, helper rewards I think are coming back as well. And that wasn't enough. I think all the beginner packs are resetting. So the instant max LB pack, the new summoners pack, all that type of stuff will be coming back as well. And there's apparently a new pack too called the Master Summoners pack, which gives you all of this. And to be honest, the only thing that's good here is practically the equips, and it's really only Letter Bag and Keon. I mean, the 5 LB stones are definitely nice, and then the 30 crystals. But the 4 units they're recommending aren't really amazing. So if you buy this, I'm hoping that you're buying this for the equips maybe, and that's about it. Even then though, I wouldn't completely recommend it because you can also get these equips for free just by using the unit of choice tickets from logging in and all that if you're just starting playing the game. Or if you've already been playing the game for a while, there's a high chance you already have all these equips. So yeah, I don't think this pack is really worth it. So that is everything that is coming with Kill la Kill. I'm not actually for sure if we're going to be having anything else coming out that, you know, we may be getting new equips or something, but as far as I know, this is the crossover digest. This is everything they announced. So they have another surprise in store for us. Hey man, who knows? Just know if it does come out, your boy OP will be on it as soon as possible. But hey man, tell me what you guys think about the crossover down below in the comment section. But if you are brand new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. We'll be having should you summons out, unit showcases, all that good stuff for these units. Also, we will be featuring a newer game on the channel, I hope soon, depending on when it releases. Should be coming out sooner rather than later, hopefully. So you guys can stay tuned for that. If you guys can guess what that game is, I don't know. I'll give you a like, I guess, even though I like pretty much everybody's comment. But hey man, thank you all again for coming out. Hopefully, if you're summoning on any of these Kill la Kill banners, I wish you the best of luck, my friends. Make sure you grind up those gems, you know, save up, all that good stuff. And yeah, it's been your boy OP, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more. And last but not least, man, don't forget to drink water.